Agent Shadowrain or Agent Silver, right? They're going to copy, and yeah, they're going to use that call sign, and we're going to have to try and make something else. If we have a call sign, like a 1098 or a 1097 or 1096, they don't know what it means. So they can't really, like, do you see what I'm saying?
Are you referring to a radio code?
No, if we get put, like, say for example, what, like, we're in an unmarked admin course, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what example, winter pulls us over for speeding,
Speeding,
right?
or just seeing that you're
Reckless.
not an LSPD member and you're
Yeah,
in an unmarked car.
we are going to get pulled over, right? Because we're in an unmarked cop car and we're not shining up as a blip on the map. So they're going to pull us over. If we say a 1098, the officer will know that we're FBI and they'll fuck off and leave us alone without pulling us over. You know what I mean?
But it's only if they're on duty. Like
Aye, if
if they're doing their agent thing.
if they're doing admin shit, they don't get pulled over. If they're not doing that admin shit, and they're driving around in unmarked cop cars, and they're using that call sign, we have a fucking problem, and I'm gonna fuck somebody's ass.
Oh,
Because
that's
at the end of it, there should be like in order to use the cop car, you would have to be on J.
Now, let me find us a better number, because 1098 is prison break or jailbreak.
it is. I've never seen that.
In real life, it is. It's not on the thing.
Well, that's the thing. We've never been at it. Okay, well, because I mean, since they weren't in there, we weren't using the codes that weren't there, and I pulled out some codes too. So
We could go 1069.
that's probably used by something. Because most of the 10 codes have something on them.
Yeah.
I think 1069 is message received.
Oh no, I thought that was 10-4.
That too. A firm. Hold on, give me a second. We might be able to use a 10 code that was something to do with roleplay. Give me a second. Yeah, we could use maybe 1092 because it says removal from game, which roleplay you would never ever use that.
Right, what? 1092?
Yeah, 1092. It means removal from gameplay or game. That doesn't make sense in a
Right.
roleplay
Yeah,
situation, does it?
no.
That's why I don't understand that code. That's why I pulled a
Uh,
lot of those codes out because I'm like, I'm not using that.
Do 1082 welfare check.
We do have that. It's in our codes. I said 92, not 82.
No, I'm saying 1082 welfare check.
Yeah, we have that. We're
ah,
using
well,
it.
we could just 1092 then for FBI.
Cause yeah. Or we can do 94, which is community suspension, and 95 community ban. That's not roleplay. That's doesn't make sense to have in 10 codes. I'm just reading from your training document.
Another thing that I really want to see, and I'm gonna see who can get it, is the CAD system that,
Yeah, no,
like,
Billy or CJ or Austin are working on that right now. Because right now I'm making a Google Doc for that. Currently,
um,
I haven't even got started with it because people are trying to get me to come online. I've been trying to work on paperwork all day.
because DOJ uses a CAD system off the internet, and civilians can register their car to their license plate. So it's the kind of thing that we.
Well, I mean, technically, we already have a way to look at license plates and see who owns it. and we already have a system that we can check their IDs and see if they have warrants, um, charges. Um, the only thing we can't do, I can't flag stolen vehicles, but we can put a bolo out for it and put the license plate if we know it. And bolo
Right.
for people.
Another thing that I'm gonna talk to the command about is getting impound for sergeants and above.
Getting what?
Impound
We,
for sergeants and above.
oh, because I mean, we already have impound.
What rank does it go down to?
I guess all
Okay.
ranks. I don't know. I don't know if
Sorry
that
to
was customizable.
sorry to interrupt. I was just reading the management chat. Silver and Shadow, don't worry about ranks regarding police for staff, etc. Because what I'm going to be doing is there's an FBI script. That's the exact same thing as police, but it's just classified as FBI, and they have their own building. They're going to have their own vehicles and weapons and shit. And that's going to be the administration, if administrator or like the management team. So there's only going to be like a few FBI, but it's going to be us. So you guys don't have to worry about anything to do with police and like college and shit like that.
Oh, you may want to tell me because we were talking about earlier.
I mentioned it, I think, to actually Shadow.
Hey, just talk to
A week ago.
Billy real quick
Okay, so are we throwing this
for
code name
cats.
out then?
Yeah, I'll talk to Billy tomorrow about it, but it's fine. I actually
He's
I already
he,
told Billy that.
he's on right now.
Yeah, I know, I'm kind of busy. I just jumped in here temporarily.
So
Yeah, you're
you
playing that
tell
game.
him
You're
that
playing
you're gonna
that
add in
game.
a script.
Yeah, because I'm playing in a tournament right now, so.
Anyways, does that mean I can
What's
Uh,
the
throw out the
tournament?
code then?
break. Moose, you want me to tell him you're adding in a script? That's it.
Yeah, just tell him I'm adding an FBI script for the management team so they don't have to worry about any whatever shit they're doing. Okay, thank you.
Right, Evox. Oh, fuck. Silver, I don't know, because I've been on LOA, but are admins actually driving in marked admin cars? Or is it going to be undercover? No.
Alright, what you said? I was typing to
Is admins going to have marked admin cars, or is it going to be undercovers?
yeah, it's gonna be us three and FBI's. FBI.
What about the admins?
Yeah, I don't really. He just said management team. So us three, four.
Right. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to play when I can't talk at night. Fuck.
So, does that mean I'm throwing away this code then?
It looks to me, yes.
So I just ruined my perfectly good printed piece of
I do
paper.
apologize. I do apologize. Not my fault.
It's totally
I
your
didn't
fault.
know.
No communication. I swear.
Love you, my queen. Hey, you know who'll be coming back to the Kings?
Who? And don't tell me Omar.
No, Trey.
He's already back.
Trey Murphy.
Why?
He's thinking about leaving ST.
I don't care. He was a snitch. He turned in his whole fucking family. I don't mind the guy, but I do not trust him.
No.
That's why I don't want him. I don't want him back.
I don't want him back
He
either,
signed
but
his
hey,
death wish to our family when he left, and when he did to the QD for his SD position.
imagine ratting out your family just to get a rank in the ST. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
But hey, it's
It's
fuck all to
because
do.
since he snitched on his family, they gave him dispatch because he'd been a criminal. That was his payment. If he could snitch, he can get rewarded for it.
Yeah.
Do you know how stupid that is, and how sneaky and shady the cops can be?
Should have been. No, but he should have been executed then
Executed for what?
for being a snitch.
Well, I guess nobody caught him. I mean, he wasn't part of our family at the time. He was part of the QD family.
Yeah, but it still doesn't matter though.
I know, but I don't know. Because
our laws,
Maybe
our
he did.
rules.
Well, that's the thing. He was running. He was hiding a lot. He went into like witness protection a lot.
Because our rule is that if you snitch, you get shot.
I
Like,
know.
you get,
I know. That's why I couldn't believe him when I found out he did that to his own family. I'm like, wow, he could have done that to us too.
it's a bit of joy.
That's why I was like, I hope he enjoys dispatch and SD for it. Because, now that he did that, he's probably going to have a hard time getting into any gang family.
Hmm. Well, he's wanting to join back the Kings.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
Well, you need to talk to Jim about it.
Oh, is it
And
Jim? Jim's the one talking about it?
no, I told Jim about it.
That he wants to join back?
Yeah,
Okay. And who's he talking to get back?
me.
You.
And
Were
I
you?
got
So you weren't aware of that?
no. I said no, 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 no. The words that I said to him was, "It's nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I can't. It's not in my
Yeah.
position
And I
to
mean, at the
accept."
moment, I don't know if we're even recruiting people because Jim said we weren't. So.
We got an old guy back, if you can remember, Ricky Pollard.
Uh, Sounds familiar, but I don't remember him being in the family.
He was a part of the family.
Okay.
He was a part of your business side.
Okay.
He left his business to join the Kings.
Okay.
Because if you can remember back in the olden days, I brought Ricky. I can't even remember what his company name was.
I don't know. But I think I remember maybe trying to work out a business deal with him at the time, if it's the same
Hmm.
business I was thinking about. Yeah. A lot of
No,
it.
we did get like he did accept, and
Hmm.
then he
But a lot of it fell through because people started disappearing and no workers and all that.
Did you remember Tolly? Tolly King?
Yeah, it was Tully. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was part of
Tolly.
that.
He was a part of his company.
Yeah, I worked more with him.
Aye, well, Tolly and Ricky were partners
Yeah.
in the business, and Ricky left the server, and he's a part of the King family. I know that for a fact.
Tully's still king because I thought he left.
He left to go to the Comoros, but I don't know where this.
Yeah, because that's the issue. When people started leaving to go to like the Comoros, I kind of was like, wow, really?
Even Don left to go to the Comoros.
Yeah, no. But wait, no. I thought Dan
Aye.
went. I
No,
thought
no, no. Don left the Kings to go to the Comoros.
I thought he went to the QD and not
No,
Comoros.
Comoros.
What?
Honestly,
I don't remember that.
he became Don Comora.
Or was that like a long, long time ago?
That was before I got deployed.
I wonder if
That
that
was
was. I wonder if that was when I was taken hostage.
no, it was around about the time when fucking what do you call him now? Remember that little guy that we all used to love him?
I
Hold
don't
on,
know.
Craig, not Craig. What do you call him?
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
You're no missing this, I tell you. Hold on.
So I don't remember Dan leaving for Comoros.
Honest to fuck, he left to go to
I
the
know he
Comoros.
left for QD because they wanted infantry, but I don't know about the Comoros.
Because it was around the time when fucking
Because
thing.
I'm sorry, it's just my thing. If you want to leave the Kings for a different family, I don't think you deserve to come back. No offense.
Because it was way grandma and that.
Yeah, no, but she was only going to be here for a little bit. I knew that.
Yeah, but like, you know what everybody's like.
Yeah, well, you don't see me fucking leaving.
No, I never left either.
I will never leave.
No, neither will I.
Mr. William Gargrave.
No, hey, funniest thing about it is I never became a Gargrave though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like me.
I know.
I always stayed
No,
true to
you just
myself.
became a dirty puddle pirate.
Yep.
I guess I wasn't wet enough for you. Is that what's happened? Lucky, get off 5M. No.
Let me tell you, if I could have would.
No, Trey Murphy just said get off to 5M. Like, no.
Hey, what?
Trey Murphy just messaged me and told me to get off 5M, and I'm like, no.
Uh,
Yeah, well, at least I know I still have family, even though I may be in SD now, but they know if I ever leave SD, I am always welcome.
hey, you
Hmm.
know that my colours don't run.
Huh?
You know that my colours do not run.
Yeah, I know either. That's why I don't. I mean, yeah, I'm doing my job, but I mean, when I fucking leave or go off duty, I ain't saying shit. You know I have loyalty.
My loyalty's always been for the Kings. Always will be.
Because, I mean, even when I was on CG and went off duty, you know, and me hanging out with Jim, and I knew that they were doing things, and I knew they were going to take hostages, I never said anything. I left.
See, the thing about it is, the number one thing that I used, that's why I was so fucking angry, because my colours don't run. And I'm telling you here and now, my colours never run.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I, once a king, always a king. I
Mm-hmm.
will never be anything else
I
but
will
a king.
always be the queen of the kings unless for some reason you guys kick me out. And you know, the day you guys kick me out, you're going to wish you didn't.
Because I'll be the first one dead.
Yeah, because then you're a dead family to me. If you're going to kick me out like the Freemans, because when the Freemans kicked me out, I was so angry and I said disowned them real quick. Disowned them real quick. And that's how
I
I
would.
became a king, because as soon as I told Connor that they kicked me out, Brian was like, you're a king now. They didn't even get initiated or anything. They just said you are. And I'm like, okay. Didn't even
I
ask. Didn't even ask. Just was like, yep, you already are. I'm like, cool. So I know there's family here.
see. I don't like when people say, "Oh, my colours are like I'm a king until I die." Yeah, so yeah.
Right? Well, I mean,
Like
I will.
Jay pissed me off because it was like he would always say that I was a CI. He always used to say
Yep.
that. Even Ben, like, and
Yeah.
the thing about it is, I'm not a CI. I've never been
It's
a CI.
because you were hanging out with CIs.
Yeah, but that's to get information.
I know, but they didn't know that.
And
And, you know, some people have trust issues.
uh,
Just, there
like,
are a few people in this family I will never ever have a doubt in my mind.
and I'm hoping I'm one of
Yes,
them.
you are one of them.
Because I would never betray anybody.
Hmm. So I
But
can tell
like,
you anything. Anything.
when I've been loyal to you from day one,
Oh yeah,
and
you bet.
even when you were a part,
You know better.
no, but like even when you were a part of the gun family, like Max, like,
Yeah.
and
So family disowned me because I got married and had it and changed my name to a Freeman and got casted out and labeled as a criminal.
mm,
Yeah, that ain't family. That ain't fucking family. Ever
and
since
like,
then, I hated the gun company. Now my father still loved me. He was the only one that still loved me.
uh,
Because he was the one who was fighting to get me back, and I was just like, after a while, I was like, nah. Because Max was like, no, never.
that's fucking annoying
And
me.
then I realized why he would never let me back. It wasn't just because of that, because I didn't make him enough money. Because he cares more about money than anything. Because I wasn't, you know, working all the time like I used to. Cause yeah.
Like when I've always like, oh, Lewis Goddard, Lewis King.
Yeah. What about him? I miss him.
Yeah, I do as well. But he left.
The island pissed him off.
Yeah,
I
he
don't blame
left the
him.
Kings.
He was a nice guy.
He left the Kings to go to the Commodores,
Oh, I didn't realize
and
that.
that's when Don left
Oh,
the Kings to go to the Commodores.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Uh,
Unless Jim did tell me, I don't remember. Anyways, I might have been pissed off. I don't know. Anyways, is there anything else you need to tell me?
just that I love you.
Oh, oh, love you too.
Uh-huh.
Now you, now
But
you get
yeah,
your hands on these and kiss my feet and whatever.
not a problem. I'll kiss your toes if you want.
Jeez.
But yeah, fucking. It's been a roller coaster in the Kings, and like, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of the Kings of where we came from and where we've got to. But
Well, I mean, I heard that it was different back in the day, and Trey's trying to reverse us back to it.
I'll never go back to
Cause
the
I
same
know
way.
you. Cause I remember when you guys had escort things for me. I didn't realize back in the day that was always supposed to be a thing, and apparently I was never supposed to be left alone.
No.
I didn't know that. Cause do you know
Uh,
how many hours I've spent by myself? Many.
should have gave me a
Many,
call and I
many,
would have
many.
been there.
Well, I didn't know that you guys had to be on my ass the whole time.
You're a queen.
And plus,
No,
that's the other thing. Ever since I had family, I didn't really fear the island, so
no, because you had no reason to
no.
fear the island.
And plus, most people knew if they touched me, they're fucked.
Yeah. Because it would be normally William King that would go out and fuck them up.
Mhm.
Because I was always, like with Trey, it was always like Trey would give me a name, I'll go out, find him, kill him.
Mhm.
So I miss, like, don't get me wrong, Lynn, I do miss the olden days.
Yep, military
But
and tactics and all that crap.
yeah, I do miss it, but like, would I go back to it? I don't know.
I don't know. Be a big change. And so many kings who don't listen, it makes it harder.
Mainly our problem, no.
Yeah.
Like, people, like, you got people like Ben, you've got people like Jay that, like, I've got it into their head that, yeah, we can do what the fuck we want and nothing that you say will change it.
Mhm.
So, like, when you got people like that, you'll, like, that's why I never got on with Ben, because, like, a lot of people said that me and Ben were so alike, but I always looked
I
to
don't
Ben.
see how you guys are alike, but alrighty.
Well, Dan says that me and Ben were so alike, but I don't see it. I
Yeah, I
didn't
don't know.
see how we were. And they used to bother me because, like,
He's more excitable and he seems more childlike to me. That's why I'm like confused.
Jay,
I was
like,
talking about Ben. Wait,
yeah,
Jay who? Wait, now I'm confused who we're talking about.
King. Well, Ben King, like, Ben,
Which J King? The Jeye, or the J? Just J.
just like JJ, the
Okay.
one that just got kicked out a couple of days
Gotcha.
ago for shooting me.
Gotcha, yeah.
Little bitch.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. I guess since he thinks he has a king name, nobody can talk to him, like, whatever.
No, the thing that I didn't like about him is he, like,
I mean, you're not supposed to talk to me like that either, but you don't see me gunning you.
No,
Even though
like,
some days I wish I could just punch somebody in the face.
no, you can hit me anytime you want, princess. I'll
Oh,
never hit you back.
I know. Because you know better.
Not even, like, my rules are you can punch and kick me as much as you fucking want, and I'll stand there and take it.
I know, but I
My
don't
mother,
want to be doing that to you.
my mother always used to say to me that never raise your hand to a woman,
Yeah.
'cause it could be your mother that you'll be hitting.
Mhm.
Like a
Or the mother of
woman,
your children.
yeah, or like somebody's mother.
Mhm.
So as a rule, I don't hit women. Women can hit me as much as they want, but
Mhm.
I would never hit you back. And that's what I call a man.
Yeah.
I'd respect you more if you don't beat up a woman. I hate people that
Do it.
yeah,
That's
I
why.
don't agree.
That's why I find it funny. Like I hear when certain people get thrown into prison, and then people find out that you're a woman beater or a child beater, you get fucked.
Hey, let me tell you, if I was looking Facebook and like Facebook's horrible. There was this woman that was kicking a little kid like a toddler
Oh
around
Jesus.
the rim. And like literally, I'm not joking. This lady, well, she's not even a lady. This woman was kicking a kid or 2 year old around the rim. Do you know why?
Because they
She
talk.
pressed like the little kid pressed in a nappy,
Press
a
the what?
diaper, a diaper,
Oh, pissed in the day. Oh Jesus.
and the woman kicked the little kid around the room like a fucking ragdoll. And I'm sitting there and
Wow.
I'm like, you know something? Like if that was my daughter or son getting kicked around the room by any woman, that woman better have a good fucking excuse. And like even I've got a stepson. He's 18-year-old now, but I've known him since he was about 8. And I could get him into a Discord and you could ask him a question. How many times you think I'll hit that boy? And the whole time that I've known him, how many times you think I've hit him?
Probably none.
One. One time. Because he punched me in the nuts.
Oh.
He punched me square in the nuts, and that's why I hit him. Because he really did punch me in the nuts. I only hit him once. And I don't like hitting kids. Like, I don't see the point of hitting kids, because at the end of it, like, what are you going to be getting out of hitting a kid? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't always learn about it, and it's also giving them example it's okay to hit others.
Exactly. And on top of that, you're not teaching them anything because they're just going to resent you afterwards. Like, they're just going to hate you for hitting them.
Mhm.
Like, I resented my mother because, like, she hit me all the time. You know what I mean? When I was a kid.
She
So
what?
she used to beat me
Oh,
when I was a
jeez.
kid. So I used to resent my mum. But, like, now when I think about it, I understand why. But back then,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't get the gist of why.
Yeah, because kids don't understand.
Yeah.
They don't think the same.
So, like, and I always used to grow up and I always used to swear to myself that if my son or daughter ever did anything wrong, it wouldn't be like, I believe a good father or a good mother doesn't need to beat their kids. It's
No,
all by the tone of your voice or the way you look at them is sufficient for to like, you know what I mean?
I
If
guess,
I
but
look, if I look to you a certain way and I'm pissed off, and I look to you as a pissed off mid in my expression, you know not to fuck with me. Like,
Mm.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but some kids don't know.
Yeah, but if you teach them that,
Yeah.
it's all about the look. It's not about hitting or punching or kicking. It's all about the look. Like, I've only got to raise my voice to my boy and, like, my son, and he'll back down because he'll know, like, yeah, I better not piss off my dad anymore because he's, like, already rattled. So, don't get me wrong, he could, like, he's 6'3",
Oh, he's a tall boy.
and I'm only 5'8", so he towers over me. And his arms are like fucking tree trunk. But, yeah, he could beat the shit out of me if he wanted, but it's all to do with respect. You can get your son, if you can get your child to respect you, respect goes a long, long way.
Yeah, of course. That's why I get upset when people leave the family for other things. I feel like that respect was broken. You know,
Yeah,
that loyalty.
the loyalty, some people, like in Scotland, loyalty runs deep. Like in
I mean, it
Scotland,
hits me hard. That's why I'm like, really? That's why I was
yeah,
super upset when Jim left. I was like, what?
yeah. Like with loyalty with me, once I'm a part of a family, that's it. Like, yeah, I was a part of the Freemans. Yeah, I left the Freemans, but the Freemans was all attack and not like strategies or anything like that. Where the Kings were all about like
Tactical.
tactics and shit like that. And that's why the Kings benefited me more than what the
Yeah.
Freemans did.
Well, when I was a Freeman, I felt like I wasn't really part of family. So,
Mm, I kind of felt the same, to be honest. The only
because it
person
felt
that
like if you didn't do anything with them, you weren't really family. And I mean, yeah, I only married into it, so that might have made things even more weird.
like the only person that ever looked out for me and the King and the Freemans was Jason. Why do you think
Yeah,
I've got so much love and respect for that man?
yeah. Jason, Jake, and
Jason.
Ethan, for me.
Well, Ethan as well. I can't really mention Jason. It was Ethan as well.
Hmm.
Like Ethan used to take me out all the time, and like as I said to Ethan, and I.
Alright, am I good? Is he good? Are we...
What are we doing?